Hello.
Hey.
How are you guys doing? We're here with video number 3 of the series, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 2 videos. We've really enjoyed sharing those things with you guys. So we're going to dive right into number 3, and number 3 is a little bit more unique than number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 are pretty straightforward, right? We have money, we have time, right? It's a pretty easy, cut and dry. Number 3 is a little different in that it's what it is that we wrote down for number 3 was that we wanted a skill set that was shareable. And let me explain kind of what we mean by that. Basically, when we kind of started to tickle the idea of being internet marketers and making this career jump and getting into this weird online thing, right? One thing that kind of interested us was the fact that this skill set is something that you can use to free other people, right? If I go be a doctor, or like, for example, she was in ultrasound, right? She made pretty good money doing ultrasound. She can't just take that experience, bring it over to me, and say, oh, Matt, you should start doing ultrasound. Here's how you get started. And you could, even if it takes you 3 or 4 months to maybe make some money, this is how you can get going, and you'll make what I make in 3 or 4 months,
It's not possible.
It's not possible. I'd have to go to school for 4 years. I'd have to do all these different things. It's not necessarily a shareable skill set. Whereas internet marketing, I've seen time and time again where people get started and their first month, they make $5,000, or maybe a couple months down the road, they hit $10,000 a month, and they're just doing $10,000 every month. And I'm not trying to make income claims and saying that anyone watching this video can jump in and you're going to make $10,000 a month. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that the skill set is something that's there. Once I know it, I can pass on to anyone. Like I passed on to Brittany the idea of what it is and kind of the premise, which the general premise, if you're not sure of that, is you run an ad. That ad then, they click the link in an ad, you land on a landing page to enter an email address, right? That email goes on to an autoresponder that you've already set up, and then those emails will automatically send whatever it was that you promised that they would receive to their email, and it all points back to a final offer of the product or service that you're marketing, right? That's just kind of the system, right? There you go. Like, that's what I mean. I can share it with you. Now I can tell you the programs. We used Facebook advertising, right? For landing pages, you can use ClickFunnels, you can use lead pages. For the autoresponder, Aweber, GetResponse, something along those lines. And then it will go back generally to your offers, whatever your offer that you're promoting, they'll have usually their own checkout page and stuff like that. That's all you need to do. I just taught you how to do it, right? Run it out on Facebook, they land on a landing page that you created in lead pages, you set up some emails and get response, boom, 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 done, right? Now you can take that information and you can go create income for yourself if you want, right? So the idea of sharing it is like, once we got really good at it, now I can take it to my sister and say, hey, Ashley, like, you need to start doing this, you need to start learning these skills, because now you can make money just like I've made money, and you can do it if you pump through the training. If you start to learn at a good pace, which is up to you, you can get there really, really quickly. So I think that was one big thing for us, and I know she's kind of got some.
I was just gonna say one of the things that actually, like, I was taught a couple maybe weeks ago, I think it was Matt, or I don't remember who it was, one of our mentors, but they talked about this concept of learn, do, teach. So if you can do that with something, then you're not only going to be able to benefit your life, but also anybody else who wants in, if that makes sense. Like, if you can learn one and you can do one, then you can teach one. And by teaching, so for us to teach, it actually helps us learn more. Like when you read something, you say something, and then you teach something, like that's it, like really concretes it into your brain. And so another thing that we would love to do is just teach to everybody. That way we can learn more, but then also we can give back. If we can share these shareable skills to as many people as we can, then we're not only building ourselves up, but we're also building up everyone around us. This whole organization and the whole company that we work around is their like motto is basically win-win. It's not to have win-lose or lose-lose. It's to have everybody win-win. So that means that when we win, you win, and when you win, we win. So we want everybody to win here. We don't have any secrets. We want to share everything with you guys so we can be completely transparent. And so that's why number 3 is sharing a skill.
Yeah, so that's number 3, guys. Again, keep an eye out for number 4 tomorrow. We're kind of nearing the end here. We've crested the hump, as they say. And we've got 2 more excellent reasons why coming at you. So keep an eye out for tomorrow. And again, keep sending us those replies. We are always reading your reply emails and things like that. So keep sending those over and look out for our email tomorrow morning. And we'll talk to you then.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.